Hey guys, welcome back. Tonight I want to take a little bit of a detour off of normal reviews and talk about carrying a handgun with one in the chamber. I want to kind of start off just by saying I don't think this is a black or white issue. You'll find people in forums online that are very staunch in the way they believe you should carry. One camp is staunch, if you don't carry one in the chamber, don't carry at all. And the other is, if you carry one in the chamber, you're ultimately going to have an accidental discharge and it's dangerous. Well, I think there's some middle ground here, and I think it really depends again on the person, their training capabilities, their comfort level, all those things. People that are new to concealed carry may have some reservations about carrying with one in the chamber. Totally understandable. Other people that have been carrying for a while or trained, they're more comfortable carrying with one in the chamber. They know not to fidget with the gun. They know it's not going to go off. So I think there's some gray area here, and I think it really depends on the individual. There is more inherent risk with carrying with one in the chamber, and with that risk comes added responsibility. If you're willing to take that responsibility, then there's nothing wrong with carrying one in the chamber, as long as you follow all the rules and you understand the risk that goes along with that. If you choose not to carry with one in the chamber, you have to understand that there's going to be a slight delay. People that are well trained, yes, they can get the gun, present it, rack it, get ready in a very quick fashion as well. But there's also times where somebody's on top of you. You've got to be able to train about learning to rack the slide off your belt, off your shoe, whatever's around you to be able to get into the fight. That being said, neither one's wrong, neither one's perfect. At the end of the day, using your handgun in a defensive situation is a rare thing in the first place. How you carry really depends on where you're going, what you're doing, who's around you, how cognizant of you are of your surroundings. All these things come into play. And if you're not as good at it and you're not as well trained on it, maybe one in the chamber isn't for you. I can tell you from my experience and the way I carry with one in the chamber. It's what I'm comfortable with. I accept the risk and the responsibility for doing that. Other people may not want to do that. Completely understand. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no right or wrong answer here. The fact that you're carrying a handgun to defend yourself is important. Whether you carry one in the chamber or not, little less important. Again, odds of needing it are very slim, and when you do, as long as you're trained and you understand, if you're carrying one in the chamber, you understand that your adrenaline flow is going to kick in, your fine motor skills are going to decrease, and you have to train for that. If you don't keep one in the chamber and you have to rack that slide, you've got to train for those things too. Either way, as long as you have your handgun with you, it's a benefit. It's a tool to help you win that fight. Now, like I said, this is the way I carry. I carry a Smith & Wesson Shield with an Alien Gear holster. The Kydex covers that trigger guard very well. I'm not really concerned about it at all, of it going off while it's on my hip. That being said, somebody that's not very confident in that, maybe they put a snap cap inside their chamber and they carry it around for a while, and they get to understand that that gun's not going to go off. And when you're unloading your handgun or taking it out of the holster, it's no different than being in the range or anywhere else. You do it in a safe direction. You be safe about it. Other than that, it's staying in this holster. I take it off at night, it stays in the holster. I put it on, it stays in the holster. That's the way it works. People need to understand that it's up to them and the level of risk and responsibility they're willing to take. I don't think there's a wrong way or a right way. Just do what's comfortable for you and train and practice that way. If you have any comments about this, I'm sure there's people on the other side or either side that would love to comment on this. I've seen it a million times. Please do it below. I have no problem with comments. I'd love to see and hear what everybody has to say. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And thanks again to everyone for taking the time to watch my videos. Something I enjoy doing. Thanks a lot.